It's a filthy mess.
Yes, and tell me, is a ulcer is it painful?
The what?
Is an ulcer painful?
Oh, painful, yes, very
Yeah,
painful.
yeah. What treatment were they giving you at the time?
Well, just cleaning it all the time, you know. And it got to the stage where they had to use this scraping business. Before, I think they were just wiping around, and it wasn't like pads they had. I think they used to put the leaves over it, that's right. And then after the leg was taken off, yeah, that's right, they had I think banana leaves or big leaves for the dressings. Like here you'd have it bound up like this, but
did a Jap doctor ever come and look at your leg?
What?
Did ever a Jap doctor come and look at your leg?
no, never.
No.
No, that's I would have remembered.
So when Colonel Huston said that he would have to cut your leg off, did he do it the same day or did he do it the next day?
Oh, it's the next day, I think.
Was it?
Because it's it's to be about the next day, yeah.
And where did they take you to do that?
That's a good point. I don't remember.
No. Do you remember anything about it? Was it what?
I think they had in one of the huts that like they used for that
For surgery. Or?
surgery. But
did he have any gown or did he have anything on?
no. Just I think I was held down. That's all.
And did they give you an anaesthetic?
I believe, I don't remember what it was, but I believe that he got something from the Japs, but it wasn't very strong. So I think it was just a matter of a lot of pain, you know.
Did you see the saw that he used? Did you see what he used to cut your leg off?
Yes, it was, and yeah, I think it was like a, what they call them, a shorter saw.
Is it a tenon saw?
It's a hand.
Yeah.
And they told me that the Japanese cut is on the downstroke or the other way around. It's opposite to our saws.
Did they? Do you know what they did to sterilise it? Did you see any of that?
No, I don't know what they did
there
at all.
Yeah. So had he completed the amputation when the anaesthetic started wearing off?
Well, I think it was pretty painful because it was sewn up with got from tweed something, some wool or something, and what they used to sew it, well, that wasn't there. That was done after, weeks after, I think. They had to cut it because the stitches were all rotten, you know. They took it out and then they healed up.
Yes.
Underneath there, and
yeah.
It's remarkable.
Oh, it is. What did they do to keep your wound? Once they'd finished the amputation and you were in recovery, what did they do to keep your wound clean?
Just with whatever they used, the water they had, I think. Just to keep it clean.
And did Huston do that?
And then they used to have to had these leaves to put over it.
Yeah. Did Huston do that? Do they come around and visit you afterwards?
Well, I think I must have, because I think I thanked him a hell of a lot.
Yes. Do you remember any of the medical orderlies that looked
but
after
I don't think I saw him much after that. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it does.
Because is he still alive?
I don't think so. No, he would be. if he was 40, he'd be over 100 years of age.
Oh, he was that old, was he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pity.
Yeah, yeah. Now, how long do you think it was before you felt that there was a good healing of the wound?
I think it was many weeks, because I think I used to think it was a great joke, the leaves being used as sort of a bandage, and that went on for quite a while.
Now,
but it never got. I mean, from my memory thinks that that it wasn't long before I was hobbling around, because they made me crutches out of the bamboo.
that's what I was getting to next.
And then they got up my tail and
yeah.
used to get round on the crutches.
Yes. Well, when you say the crutches, you're holding your hands like that, but was it a crutch that went under your arm?
Under your arm, yeah.
Did you have one or two?
Two.
Two?
Yeah.
And do you know who made them for you?
Not now, no. No, I don't think I think I must have had to come back. I think they must have been made in the jail.
Yes, I'm sure that new stuff was made when you were down in Singapore, but you must have got around in the camp somehow.
Yeah, it was, and then when I got that, I thought it was Christmas, I could get round.
Yes.
And I went to work, like, you know, everybody had to work, the Japs.
What, up in Songkurai even?
No, back in Singapore.
No, well let's not go down to Singapore yet. Let's stay up in Songkurai. I want to know how you managed to get around.
All right.
Up in Songkurai.
Well, I just got around, and I don't think that the Japanese interfered at all. It could be on the, I can't remember now today.
Yeah. Now, did you have a mate that looked after you while you were going through all this?
Whatever I can remember. I wasn't left for dead, because, as I say, the orderlies and that were wonderful.
Yeah, but when you're...
I think they used to help me up off the slats and get me moving, and then I was just sort of free to walk around.
Well, on your crutches?
Yes.
But did you do anything else in the camp? Did you make any other...
before we got back to Singapore.
Yeah, well, you know, while you're up on the line still. While you were up on the line at Songkurai, you didn't work in the kitchen or anything like that? No.
No, I don't know what I did.
Well, who was your mate?
They must have...
Who was your mate did you have a mate that you really were close to there?
Well, that's a good question, but a horrible one for me. I can't remember.
Yes, yeah. All right. Now you're still up on the Burma-Thailand railway, and the railway's finished, and you're taken down to Thailand. Do you remember getting on the train and being taken down to southern Thailand?
That I don't remember. And I mean, I should. I'd had crutches, because I reckon they were. You know, I had to have them. And
yes.
And when I got to Singapore.
No, don't rush. Let's not get to Singapore yet.
I can't remember.
Yeah. So when you went down to Thailand, do you remember anything about the trip down on the train?
Not much on down.
The bridges you went over, or
no. No, I can't, unless it's on that one.
Yeah. No. Well, when you got into Thailand, and I think you must have been at Kanchanaburi for a little while. Did you see Bruce Hunt while he was in? Did you see Major Bruce Hunt down there at all at any time?
Not much, no. I can remember seeing him, but I don't know what time of the year or.
And I'll just ask you some other doctors' names. Did you remember a Major Bon Rogers at all?
No.
No. Victor Brand?
No.
Well, you remembered Frank Carl, he was a Victorian,
Carl, yeah, Carl.
but there was Lloyd Carl as well. You don't remember
I
him?
don't remember which one, no.
No. What about Colonel Cappy? Did you?
Colonel?
Colonel Cappy, the senior Australian who was with you?
No.
No. All right. Now, how did you get from Thailand to Singapore?
Well, it must have been by train,
Yeah.
but I don't recall.
Yeah. And do you remember arriving back in Singapore? Do you remember?
I remember, yes.
And what was your feeling?
That's why the feeling was great, because not only it was great, but Nugget Coombs, you never heard of him, I suppose. He used to be the blacksmith in the jail.
Yes.
For the Japs, you know.
Yeah.
He was always busy.
Yeah.
And he was in all the rackets.
Yeah.
And he was a mate of mine, and he used to look after me with extra food and all this sort of thing, because he had he could with the Chinese outside the jail, they were helping us, helping him, and he used to have to be able to go out and do jobs with his blacksmith tools and all this sort of thing. And now he was in the jail, and I was in what they call the hut.
Convalescence?
Convalescent, yeah, convalescent hut outside the jail.
Yeah, now who was in charge of that?
Oh God, I can't remember now. Convalescent wasn't far outside the jail. You had to go through the jail gates to get in. They had sentries there all the time. And one Chinese got some extra special rice or something and said to me, we fix it, we put it here. They put it around here, pat it here and around the waist. And I said, what do I do? And he said, you just walk in the gate, the sentries, when you go in, if it was you, you'd have to sleep. With me, I had to go head to the right, head to the left. And I just used to go in, and only a few times when I got there and I think, hope this works, but I just and it worked. But when I got there, this nugget with how he got on with the Chinese, they were wonderful. One stage he said to me, tonight you come, we got a special on. Do you know what the special was? When I found out he cooked them because he had the, what do you call it? The
quality?
And he had about 6 or 7. And I ate them. What do you think of it? I said, beautiful. Right out there, 3 others he had into it. They were snails. The Chinese got these snails.
Yes, yeah. Now, when you were back in Singapore, there were a lot of doctors there. You don't remember any of them who came and saw you?
Yeah.
Did they do any more work on your leg?
No, they didn't.
No. Did you
Didn't have to. Only that I can always remember the leaves going over them.
Well, you said that you had crutches made for you down there. They were better than the ones you had up at Songkurai, I presume.
Yes.
Did they?
I think they were still bamboo though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did they make a artificial limb for you at all?
I had one leg. I must have been because yes, I had one. It was amazing.
Was it? Did it move or was it?
Moved.
Was it a peg leg?
Stiff, no, peg. It was.
Articulated.
Yeah. I think they had the bolts through the knee. You know.
Yes. Yeah.
I wish they had them now. They took me off the crutches.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
But I'd like to. If you got the power, I could show you if I could use them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last time the what do you call them, the